The country appears to be going through what we could call a second wave of coronavirus. The problem with that for us is that it could lead to it being even more problematic than the first wave that we went through in March. Already Leicester has seen 280 of our community who have had their lives taken away prematurely by this disease. So we really have to take it very seriously. The infection rates have continued to increase, and there's a real fear that we might lose loved ones or be affected in a way that we don't want to over these winter months. That's why it's more important than ever that we work together to try and stop this virus in its tracks. The virus can happen to any one of us. If we don't take the right precautions, and whilst it might not affect you, you might have the symptoms and not really experience them that badly, you could still pass the virus on to somebody else who could be badly affected by it or even die as a result. The virus affects people of all ages, all backgrounds, all parts of the city, and we must not get complacent. So we've got to continue to cover our faces when we're out and about. We've got to continue to wash our hands, and we must make sure that we continue to stay 2 meters apart from people that we don't live with, even if our faces are covered. The first sign that you may have symptoms, we're asking you that you look out for a high temperature, a continuous cough, or change in your sense of taste or smell. And if that happens, stay at home, call 119 and book a test, and wait until you've got your result before you go out and about. If your test is positive, it's vital that you stay home and you self-isolate for a full 10 days. And if you live with somebody else who's tested positive and are in close contact with them, you must stay at home for 14 days. And if that means you can't work or you won't be paid, the government may be able to support you with a test and trace payment of up to £500. The best thing we can do to protect ourselves and our families is to minimise our contacts with others. Stay at home as much as you possibly can. And when you do go out and about, make sure you follow the restrictions that are in place across Leicester. Please don't visit friends or families in their homes, and please don't invite them to yours. And remember that rule of 6. I want to thank you for all the work that you've been doing, all the things you've been doing and following the rules so far. And the prospect of living under these restrictions for a number more months is very, very frustrating. But we're in a position where we just have to keep going. So let's try to stop this virus in its tracks, and let's do it now, and let's do it together.